Buddy says good morning. Right, Buddy? Yeah, that was good morning. Welcome back to our channel. And goodbye, cat butt. And now I see why Buddy vacated the bowl. He saw Elanor coming. He knows that's her favorite place to hang out. Cat butt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, make daddy happy. Use your toy. What's going on? Oh. All right. Hello, buddy. Hi, sweetheart. You basking in the sun? You handsome boy? Huh? All right, daddy's got to go get some lunch. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 5:27 on October 14th. Welcome to Vlogtober Day 14. Nothing has really happened today. Nothing really worth sharing. I took a couple of videos of the cats enjoying themselves today, just lounging around. I told you yesterday that I was going to film me packing my rollerboard and assembling what I usually take with me because I have to change what I put in my bag. The season is changing. I lied to you. I do apologize. I don't lie to you very often, hardly ever, not that I remember, but I haven't even touched my rollerboard yet. And when I do repack that, it's going to be a mad dash. So I will put together a video at some point in the near future of what's in my bag, because some of you are interested. One of my most watched videos is a video of what's in my lunch bag from like 5.5 years ago. Crazy town. But today's been lovely. It's just about 80 degrees. Just shy of that. So this time of year I'm able to open up the door and open up the windows upstairs and let Buddy and Elanor just hang out by the front door. They love that front door open. Just the fresh air, or what passes for fresh air here in Las Vegas. They just love it. Buddy really misses being an outdoor cat, but he's not safe outside. It's not a safe place to be here in Las Vegas. He misses being outside. And I thought of that, and I'm thinking, gee, our anniversary is coming up. Buddy's Gotcha Day is coming up. It's been 6 years. I think I put together our first video of him is, I think, November 20th or something like that. And I kind of met him in passing, petted him once before, about 2 weeks before. So we're coming up on his Gotcha Day. That cat, oh, I love both of my cats. I love them both. Elanor is the sweetest. She's like the perfect cat. I can pick her up and hold her. She's sweet. She's not very loud. She, for the most part, does what she's supposed to do. She follows directions very nicely. Buddy doesn't do any of that. He's like a grumpy man and a teenage boy at the same time. He just does what he wants, says what he wants. He talks all the time, yells at me all the time. I love him. And just thinking about him, and I promise this won't be too much of a tangent, but Buddy, my cat, he really did not only change who I am, he changed me, like my heart. He also changed the trajectory, I almost said trajectory of my life. This cat, with one paw, single-handedly, Buddy changed my life and my heart. So, real quick, I don't know why I want to say this, but it's coming out. So before Buddy, I had developed a certain amount of compassion and empathy, but you typically had to kind of be like me. You had to be an alcoholic or an addict. You had to be kind of, for me to be really, truly empathetic and compassionate, you kind of had to strike some bells that sounded like mine, like a gay, maybe Democrat, sober, and then I would have endless amounts of empathy, and I practiced on everybody else. You know, I liked people in general, but I wasn't as loving as I'd like to think I am today. But I'll tell you, I wasn't a jerk, but I wasn't really super nice either. I mean, but having a cat, as you know, you can't make a cat do anything. You can't trick a cat twice. Trust me, I've tried. So when you have a relationship with a cat, like I have with Buddy, you are forced to act on their timeline. Not do what they want, but when he's ready to do something, he'll do it. When he doesn't want to do it, he's not going to do it. So I have to change my expectations of his behavior and my expectations of both of us. Is that making any sense? And in that, I learned how to have an easy relationship with someone who's not easy. Now, and I'm thinking, if I could have practiced these skills with human beings over the past 40 or 50 years, boy, my life would be different, you know? But I'm a nicer, more compassionate, more patient to a degree person now that I've had this cat, Buddy. Elanor doesn't really require a lot of patience. She's a good cat. Buddy's a bad boyfriend, but a good, whatever. But so I've learned all these things on how to treat Buddy, and then I can also apply those lessons to people in my life. So it's really, I mean, it's amazing, really, if you think about it. And then in terms of the trajectory of my life, I'll tell you, I wouldn't be a homeowner or own my car, lease my car, if it weren't for Buddy. No joke, no joke. Because I was quite content. I hated my studio at the end. When I was there. I was there for like 3.5 years. I hated my studio at the end, mostly because it was me, 3 cats, and like 15 to 20 cat trees in that little tiny space. I felt like I was dying in that box. If I did not have the cats, I would have been just content as half. I would have been fine in that studio paying $525 a month, including utilities, except for electricity. Yeah, I would have been fine in my studio. And in that, if I had stayed there, I know my history, I know my path. I just would have stayed on that same trajectory, that same path. It would have been endless and kind of numbing. And then when I realized I need to get out of this box that I was living in, this studio, I was going to look for a larger apartment, a 1-bedroom, thinking of spending $1,200, $1,500 a month to get the larger space that I required because I had these 3 cats. COVID hits, I get to save money, and then suddenly I'm in a position where I could potentially buy a house. Now my overhead for the house alone is, I think my mortgage is $840 a month for my condo, mostly because my interest rate's so low. It's 2.25%. Thank you very much. Locked in for 30 years. My HOA is $240. It was $180 at one point. But like that's not expensive, you know, and I would not have this and the safety that it offers and the contentment and the ease. When you own your own home, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have to worry about where I'm going to live, if my rent's going to go up, blah, blah, blah. All of this because I got a goddamn cat. So go get a cat. You want to change your life? You want to be a better person? Go get a cat. So speaking of getting, I am in the parking lot of Sprouts. I'm going to go over there, grab some food, and I might pop into Goodwill. It has been weeks, I don't know, a month since I've walked into a Goodwill. So I'm going to pop in there real quick. And if my lips look particularly glossy, I'm not wearing lip gloss. I'm wearing a lot of lip balm. Because I got that cold sore up here, and I'm getting another one down here. Shh, don't tell anybody. Some people think I have no flaws. Oh, nobody thinks that. But I'll see you soon. All right, I found 3 things. First, the shirt, which I love. It's kind of a tropical Hawaiian kind of thing. I just think it's great with flowers and waves and polka dots. It was $6. I love it. It'd be cute. Maybe not this season, but with a pair of shorts, that'd be great. This is one thing that I love. It is a crystal votive holder. It's very heavy. I thought it was Costa Boda, but I really believe it's more Aurifers. Their factory burnt down not long ago, so it might have increased in value. I don't know. But it's their raspberry votive holder. As you can see, that's where the candle goes. I probably have 4 of these, 3 or 4 of these in this style. And I've got a bunch of Costa Boda's snowball crystal photo holders. I want my whole mantle on my my fireplace mantle to be covered with crystal votive holders during the holiday season. I think that would be very pretty. It was $4. These sell on eBay for anywhere between 22 and 50 bucks. I'm going to keep that for myself. And this also for me, I'm not really doing a lot of resale these days, but this is another piece of glass. I love glass. I thought this might be Blenko, Blenko, out of West Virginia. I thought it might be Blenko because everything about it screams Blenko, but it doesn't have, the bottom isn't what I expected. So I'm going to have to do some research, but I just love the color. I just love that. And it's very, very heavy. It's very Scandinavian. So I'm going to have to do some research into this one. I really think it's fantastic. That was $6. So that was good. I spent maybe 15 minutes in there. One of the reasons I was in there for as long as I was, Nancy died. Now, the manager of the store here, very nice. She always greets me when I walk in. And she's like, oh, we haven't seen you for a long time. They were going to invite me to her celebration of life here at the store, because she would talk about me. You never know who you're going to impact. We had a whole bunch of wonderful chats whenever I would go in there, and I went in frequently. She's always working, and we had a lot of great conversations, some of them about recovery. She had struggled with addiction and alcoholism, especially over the past couple of years, and we talked a lot about that. It didn't make her a bad person, and she loved her cats, of course. She had survived cancer twice. I would have thought that the second time having cancer would have stopped her from smoking. She kept smoking. Yeah, she was on oxygen last time I saw her, and she didn't look well. So yeah, she died. Her doctor wanted her on hospice, apparently, but she didn't want to go and die in a hospital. She wanted to go at home, where she was comfortable, and she, everything on her terms. She wanted everything on her terms. Wasn't I just talking about that with my cat, Buddy? Like, to allow people to do things on their own terms, as long as they're not hurting anybody else, I think is such a sign of respect and love. But, yeah, Nancy died. I feel so bad. She was such a wonderful, wonderful person. So I'm gonna drive over to Sprouts. Poor Nancy. Go over to Sprouts, grab some food, and then go home. And I might have time for a short nap, close my eyes for a bit, cuddle with the cats, and then I'm off to work. So today's video is going to be about how your life would be improved if you got a cat. And then I think I might include arriving in Charlotte, because I know it will be officially tomorrow morning, but for me it's still the same day, because will not have gone to sleep yet. So blah blah blah. I will see you guys probably at the airport or in Charlotte. All right, I'll see you soon. Hello, Elanor. Hi. I know it's dark. You can't see us really, but Elanor just crawled in bed up where Buddy usually comes. And she's sort of resting right next to my chest. But I have to get up for work. Oh, I'm so heartbroken. Hi, Elanor. Oh, I wish you could see. All right. Hey there. So I just got a great spot at the parking lot at work. Gosh, it was hard to leave the house. I was laying on my day bed downstairs. The door opened a crack so that Buddy could look outside. He's sitting on an ottoman I put right in front of the door there. And Elanor had jumped up into bed and crawled up right next to my chest right here, which is usually where Buddy likes to sleep. It was so amazing. Oh my God, I love that cat. Elanor, I love Buddy, but Elanor was just perfect today. Let's see. So I'm the most senior person I think, on this trip tonight, so I'm going to fly lead up in front. After my last trip, I really don't want to fly in the back. I really don't want to fly in the back. I know I probably shouldn't comment on the news on what's going on in Israel right now, because it's a deeply polarizing topic, obviously, and you're not coming to my channel for my political ideologies and blah, blah, blah. I just wish peace for Russia and Ukraine and Gaza and Israel, and Lebanon's even dipping into the party now. Yeah, Hezbollah, maybe not Lebanon, but it's such a crazy time. Is this the start of World War III? Is that what's going on? Because it feels like something is about to happen, and this was just the fuse. That's what it feels like, and I haven't felt this way since the 80s, when, Reagan had missiles all over the Western Europe. I haven't felt this afraid of war since I was a teenager. I can't imagine what it's like right now in Palestine. I can't. All right. When I get to work, I'll see you either in the airport or in, where am I going? Charleston? Yeah, I'll see you soon. Hey guys, hi. So still in Las Vegas. It's 11:11, chicken legs. We were supposed to board quite a while ago, but our plane has not had a chance to get into the gate as the last flight hasn't left yet. A passenger of size was not able to fit in any of the seats, I guess. And the flight was completely booked, so they had to somehow manage to escort him off and then manage how to rebook him, and that was not going well at all. So right now we're still waiting to push. Yeah, so we're not left yet, and we're going to Charlotte. Not where are we going? We're going to Charlotte. I think I kept saying Charleston. So I'll see you in Charlotte hopefully very soon. All right. Oh my gosh. Hurry up and wait. It is 11:44. We just got on the plane, did our checks. Cleaners came on and flew off. We're going to start boarding in just a minute or two. We're waiting for ice, safety information cards, gloves, alcohol wipes, and I need my water and waste done as well for the aircraft. So, but the flight's 3 hours and 31 minutes. So there we go. Oh, we made it to Charlotte. Oh my God. I think we're in Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte. My God, this airport is freakishly large. Why? Like, where are we? LaGuardia is smaller than this. I don't know why this airport is so freakishly big. It's like a trek. It's like out of some novel just to get to the hotel shuttle. I go down. I know, I'm just turning around so I don't lose my lunch bag. I'll see you at the hotel, and we'll debrief. See you there if we make it. Oh my God. Oh, we made it. Oh, guys. Whew. That was a lot. So the flight from Vegas here was supposed to take 3 hours and 15 minutes, which is like something of a miracle of science that we should get from Vegas to Charlotte in less than 3.5 hours when it takes 4 hours to get to Cleveland. Yeah, so the flight, oh my God. So we took off like an hour late because the passenger who was being removed from the other flight, I think it was Philadelphia, it did not go smoothly. And that caused a bit of a delay for them to leave. So if we couldn't start boarding, blah, blah, blah. And then boarding took forever. I don't know why it was so complicated. But once they were all on the plane, the passengers were fantastic. They all were very easygoing and sleepy, which is fantastic. The flight was fairly turbulent, so we didn't do service until about an hour and a half before the flight ended. Deplaning took as long as it did to board. Awful. It's just awful. The only silver lining is the crew. I have an amazing crew as usual. Yeah, so here we are in Charlotte. I keep wanting to Charlotte. Yeah, I keep wanting to say something else, but here's my view. A big giant, very old magnolia tree, and a wall right there. The room is okay for the late 90s. It's pretty bad. My favorite thing is the gunshot hole in the wall. I'm sure it's not a gunshot hole, but it looks like it. I am deliriously tired. I'm also very hungry, so I'm gonna eat a little something and then crawl in bed. At 4 o'clock, I'm meeting my crew downstairs. We're going to an Ethiopian restaurant. I love Ethiopian food, and I'm so excited to go. I think that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. I know I've been all over the place in this short video, but thanks for flying with me, and I'll see you again soon. All right, fly safe. Bye.